This is one of the most incredible things that I have seen.
The second way to make money that I stumbled onto was placing tiny classified ads in the news.
During the late-night television era of the 1990s, the world of infomercials flourished, offering extended advertisements for a diverse range of products and ventures, everything from kitchen gadgets to tantalizing get-rich-quick proposals. Among the luminaries of this industry, one figure stood out as the undisputed king of the infomercials, Don Lapre.
When I was in school, ever since I was a little kid, I would get a joy out of making money by turning it into a game. And when I was just a little kid, when I was in the 5th grade, I would actually go to the store. It was called Super X Drugs in the middle of the afternoon after I got off of school, and I would find bargains on bags of candy. And at one time they had a sale on Bubble Yum. So I would buy bags of Bubble Yum for $1.19, and then I would go to school and I would sell it by the piece for a quarter. And when you're in school and you're in your 7th hour class and there's nothing to do and a guy offers you a piece of gum for 25 cents, that's a big thing when you're in the 7th grade. So I would make $6 a day.
Originally from Providence, Rhode Island, Don relocated to Phoenix, Arizona during his childhood along with his family. In 1988, he tied the knot with Sally Redondo. Despite having dropped out of high school, Lapre and his wife soon embarked on an entrepreneurial journey by establishing a credit card enterprise named Unknown Concepts in 1990. Soon Don delved into marketing a 36-page guide on how to retrieve federal housing administrative insurance refunds following the repayment of a home mortgage. Additionally, he ventured into operating 1-900 phone lines through his televised infomercials in the early to mid-1990s. He boldly asserted that he achieved a weekly income of $50,000 from his modest one-bedroom apartment by placing small classified ads in newspapers all across the country.
Paid advertisement for money-making secrets.
Success stories of Don Lapre and others described in this show represent the great results of only those individuals. As with any business, you could make more or less.
There is so much money out there. Most people in America have no idea how easy it is to make money in the United States. Well, after this show, you'll no longer be able to say, no one ever told you. After I show you what you could have been doing for the last 5 years, you won't be able to sleep tonight. This is gonna...
In 1992, Don Lapre launched The Money-Making Show with Don Lapre, a program that tantalizingly proposed viewers could obtain wealth as effortlessly as he had. Over the course of several years, this show consistently ranked among the top 10 frequently aired infomercials on cable television. At its very core, the show revolved around Lapre's flagship product, Making Money Secrets, a comprehensive package comprising of booklets, tapes, and practical advice for effectively advertising and managing a 900-number business. This product was marketed through New Strategies, a subsidiary of the parent company, Tropical Beaches.
The following program is a paid advertisement paid for by Torica LLC.
Okay, I get 20 people to agree to go to my website and try the vitamin. When do I get paid?
Every Friday, the company sends out checks to everyone who earned it the week prior.
Stick around and find out how you can achieve financial independence and make more money per hour than you ever thought was possible.
After you see the next few minutes of this television show, you're going to wish that you could have started doing this 10 years ago.
There's never been anything like this ever created.
So sit back.
Take the next few minutes.
Because your life is about to change forever.
This is probably the easiest money I've ever made. I've made over $2,000 an hour. That's more than a lot of doctors make or lawyers.
I've made $49,000 since November. Just by...
Don later began broadcasting infomercials for the greatest vitamin in the world. In 2005, the Food and Drug Administration warned Lapre about claims that his vitamins were intended as a drug for diseases such as diabetes, stroke, heart disease, insomnia, cancer, and arthritis. The FDA stated his products were not generally recognized as safe and effective for the above referenced conditions. In 2006, the FDA again warned Lapre about what they considered to be untruthful claims.
Breaking news out of Tempe right now as U.S. Marshals track down a wanted Valley TV pitchman. Donald Lapre is charged with running a nationwide scheme to sell essentially worthless internet-based businesses. He was supposed to be in court yesterday, but he didn't show. Marshals tell us they caught him at a Warner Road in Priest tonight, but they wouldn't release any more details about that.
Don Lapre would be indicted by a federal grand jury in Phoenix, Arizona on June 8, 2011. On accusations of running a nationwide scheme to sell worthless internet businesses. Federal prosecutors accused Lapre of bilking more than 220,000 victims out of nearly $52 million. He was charged with 41 counts of conspiracy, mail fraud, wire fraud, promotional money laundering, and transactional money laundering. A federal judge issued a bench warrant for Lapre's arrest on June 22, 2011, after he failed to appear for his arraignment.
The second way to make money that I stumbled onto.
One of TV's best-known pitchmen, Don Lapre, the self-described king of infomercials, was found dead in an Arizona jail cell according to local authorities. Suicide is believed to be the cause of death, although police are still investigating the case. Lapre gained fame as the host of numerous late-night infomercials, many of which were the subject of parody on shows such as Saturday Night Live and The Late Show with David Letterman. The TV pitchman was awaiting trial on 41 criminal counts, including conspiracy and promotional money laundering. Lapre had been accused of deceiving over 220,000 people with phony internet-based businesses. If convicted, he would have faced between $250,000 to $500,000 in fines per count and up to 25 years in federal prison. Ken Lombardi, CBSNews.com.
After his arrest in Tempe, Arizona, at a Lifetime Fitness Center, Lapre had reportedly lived there for 2 days, with serious self-inflicted knife wounds to his groin. The wounds led authorities to believe that Lapre had attempted suicide while at the fitness center, attempted to sever his femoral arteries in his legs. Don Lapre died on October 2, 2011, while in jail awaiting his trial, which was scheduled to begin on October 4, 2011. The autopsy report stated that he died of massive blood loss after undoing himself with a razor blade to the neck. He had wrapped himself in sheets to conceal the massive blood loss from anyone who might try to save him. The question of whether Don Lapre was a con man is a complex one. Personally, I lean towards saying maybe, maybe not. Here's why. You see, I purchased his tiny classified ads program, and I followed it to the letter. Did I become rich from it? No, I didn't. However, I did manage to make some money from it, and it opened my eyes to other opportunities where I did in turn make a lot more money. What I did truly admire about Don Lapre was his infectious enthusiasm, and I genuinely learned valuable lessons from his program. I even had the opportunity to have a personal conversation with Don Lapre when he launched the Greatest Vitamin in the World program. As it turned out, it wasn't a right fit for me. But Don, well, he didn't pressure me into anything. There are those who that argue he was a good guy, and I tend to agree with that sentiment. Perhaps he became entangled in a whirlwind of ambition and inadvertently crossed paths with the regulatory agencies like the FDA, which might have led to his downfall. The truth is, I don't have all the answers, and no one else does either. In any case, let's remember Don Lapre, and may he rest in peace. He was undoubtedly a one-of-a-kind individual who left a big mark on the world in both positive and controversial ways. Rest in peace, Don. You truly were king of the infomercials.